For FNDS 6243 instructional design, ISTE Standard C2 was met. ISTE Standard C2 states teaching, learning, and assessing. Candidates will assist teachers in using technology effectively for assessing student learning, differentiating instruction, and providing rigorous, relevant, and engaging learning experience for all students. As a future technology coach, I have the skills necessary to be successful in assisting teachers with using technology in instruction. I have the knowledge of how to use technology to impact student knowledge and to differentiate instruction. I can work alongside teachers to provide rigorous, relevant, and engaging learning experience for all students using technology. The following class, Technology in the 21st Century Pre-K Classroom, that I created in Schoology.com, shows how I mastered this standard in FNDS 6243. I created a class to show technology can be used in the pre-K classroom. The code for this classroom is listed right here below. Let's take a look at this class. This is an example of how I created the class. As you can see, there's different tabs in here that shows how I created the class to show teachers how technology can be used in the 21st century pre-K classroom as well. And it just goes through and you can see. Also, there was an access code that shows you how to access the classroom as well. Now let's go back and let's take a look at some of the other standards that was met in the class. As you can see also, ICNET Standard C3 states that digital age learning environments candidates will create and support effective digital age learning environments to maximize the learning of all students. ISTE Standard C5 states digital citizenship. Candidates will model and promote digital citizenship. In FNDS 6243, I created a digital training course called Net Safety in Schoology.com. This course was designed for students to understand how to use the net safely to increase parent involvement, increase student participation, and involve the classroom culture. The course walks learners through 5 modules: Start, Introductions, Technology Usage, Discussion, Q&A, and Resources. While navigating through the course, learners will be able to go through the course and have questions and answers, and also gather resources. The learners are to gain knowledge that will help in the classroom usage and also to inform teachers and parents. In order to create the course, I created an instructional materials and question and A sections. Then I asked my evaluator to review the course and offer suggestions. The following course is in Schoology.com and it shows more about the course I created. Also, reports are attached below to show my ability to create learning opportunities. Let's take a look at the class. This is an example of the class that I created. And in this class, this was net safety. And you can see it has a start here session, a internet dangers, talks about brainstorming and other helpful links as well. Also, there's an access code that you can access to get into the class as well. And we're going to take a few minutes and we're going to go back and we're going to take a look also at some of the other different things that I had in the class. I had the net etiquette report, and we'll take a look at that. This is an example of the net etiquette report that I created. As you can see, we talked about some of the goals, some of the sub skills, and just different things in this go over and talk about. Okay, the that I had to talk about, I did a report, and let's take a look at the second report. On this second report, I created like an assessment tool that I would use to test students on and go over different questions about net etiquette. As you can see, it has the instructional goal. It has different words to do, and this was an example of how I created a tool to quit. And finally, this is my report three that I created to show I had to get with a professional, an IT supervisor at the school that I worked at, and he went over and explained and answered some questions for me. So those are just some of the examples of how I met the standards for this course. Um, I I also took a look at different materials, and that's how I met the standards in FNSD 6243.